Welcome to this summary of The Innovator's Dilemma by Clayton Christensen, a book that has become a classic in the world of business and innovation. This groundbreaking work challenges conventional wisdom on how successful companies stay successful and provides a new framework for understanding the dynamics of innovation and disruption in modern business. Through a series of compelling examples and insightful analysis, Christensen shows how even the most successful companies can fall victim to the innovator's dilemma, a phenomenon in which they are unable to adapt to disruptive technology and market shifts. In this summary, we'll explore Christensen's key ideas and takeaways from the book, and consider how they can be applied to help businesses succeed in today's rapidly changing world. So whether you're a seasoned business leader or an aspiring entrepreneur, join us as we delve into the world of innovation and disruption, and discover what it takes to stay ahead of the curve. Christensen argues that companies that are at the top of their industry are often blind to the disruptive technologies that are emerging around them. They focus on improving their existing products and services rather than exploring new markets and technologies that could potentially disrupt their own industry. This dilemma arises because companies are often so focused on their current success that they fail to see the threats on the horizon. They are hesitant to invest in new technologies that may not provide immediate returns, and they are often reluctant to cannibalize their own successful products with new and untested offerings. Christensen argues that this focus on maintaining the status quo is what ultimately causes many successful companies to fail. As disruptive technologies continue to evolve and become more competitive, companies that are unwilling to change will find themselves unable to compete. The key to success, Christensen argues, is to embrace disruption and focus on innovation. Companies that are willing to take risks and invest in new technology and markets will be better equipped to adapt to changing circumstances and remain competitive in the long term. One of the key examples that Christensen uses to illustrate this point is the case of the steel industry in the 1970s and 1980s. At the time, the industry was dominated by large, integrated steel companies that produced high-quality steel for a variety of applications. However, as new technologies emerged, such as mini mills that could produce steel more efficiently and at lower cost, these companies were slow to respond. They focused on improving their existing processes and products rather than investing in the new technologies that were emerging. As a result, the mini mill companies were able to gain a foothold in the market and begin to compete with the larger steel companies. Over time, these smaller, more nimble companies were able to innovate and expand their offerings, while the larger steel companies struggled to adapt to the changing market. Christensen argues that this pattern has repeated itself in numerous industries over the years, from personal computers to digital cameras to mobile phones. In each case, the companies that were slow to embrace disruptive technologies found themselves struggling to compete with new and innovative companies that were willing to take risks and explore new markets. So what can companies do to avoid this dilemma? Christensen argues that they need to be willing to disrupt themselves. They need to be willing to invest in new technologies and markets, even if it means cannibalizing their own successful products. This can be a difficult and risky process, but it is ultimately the key to long-term success. By focusing on innovation and disruption, companies can stay ahead of the curve and remain competitive in a rapidly changing marketplace. In conclusion, The Innovator's Dilemma is a must-read for anyone interested in business and innovation. Christensen's insights and examples are thought-provoking and challenging, and his message is clear: in order to succeed in today's rapidly changing world, companies must be willing to disrupt themselves and embrace new technologies and markets. By doing so, they can remain competitive and continue to thrive in the years ahead. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this summary of The Innovator's Dilemma by Clayton Christensen. If you found this content insightful and informative, we encourage you to like and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content like this. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with the latest insights and ideas from the world of business and innovation, and join a community of like-minded individuals who are passionate about staying ahead of the curve. So don't hesitate, hit that like button and that subscribe button, and join us on our journey to discover the secrets of success in today's rapidly changing world.